Yeah.
Yeah, I just text you. Was it 22nd? That's a Tuesday. Would that be a good day for you to attend? It's all Zoom. So for Lily's IEP meeting,
You said Tuesday.
that's the 22nd,
What time?
1 o'clock, I think.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
I'll let her know because she just called me. I told her I had to check my schedule and I'll call her back.
okay.
So, okay. All right.
All right.
Huh?
It's okay.
Okay, bye.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at DeAndre Hopkins. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Cards and the Bears, next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season.
We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Xavier Gipson now to return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State, Justin Fields.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stick with McCaffrey. Jukes one defender, and he'll get it up to the 44. All set up now for 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Off play action, it's Fields. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Offense to the line for second down. From the 37. Sheds off a rusher. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Brought in by Burks. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Fields now on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Another throw for Fields. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. Cardinals going nickel here, third down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense set for a first and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Here he goes on the bootleg. The throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. McCaffrey goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He's contained at the line for no gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dak now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets him around 6 there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Bears are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well, second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fields throwing here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll run another option here, this time to the left. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Broke through the tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Maher connects there. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 1st down, here's Dak. Able to find Jones. He breaks the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun is Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Jones once more. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. third down, 1 yard to go. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Dak throwing again. Completed over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Another throw for Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they had that one contained right at the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Prescott now on third down. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Cardinals football. Ball at the 33 for first down. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Prescott here from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the top, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Off play action, it's Fields. Throw right side, caught by Smith. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Fields out of the gun. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Ooh, the Cardinals get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott will look to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Dak to the air here. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Bears pick it up, headed the other way.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Giving 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has the connection to Jones. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bears and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Whistles sound as the defense decides to call timeout.
Here we go.
Fields on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Bears who have first and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Shakes himself free. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Another throw for Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details. Creating.
And they get to him again. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Marr connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Connects with Fant. Give him 13. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges.
Previous play is under review.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. After the sack, another pass on second down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. He was good on his first attempt, and a second from a little over 45 here.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number one. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Cardinals and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Able to find Jones. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the
Dak off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Grant Delphin on the coverage.
Second down, here's Prescott again. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Third down, here's Jones. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
From the gun is Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
that's another Cardinals.
Dak now from the gun. Gets this to Fant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cardinals first down.
Dak throwing again. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another throw for Prescott. That one complete to Hopkins. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
Play action, Prescott. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
8 yards on the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
A 3-yard loss.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Prescott here from the gun. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. No return on that punt. And they'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ryman there to haul it in. He's got a gain of 6 there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Second down carry for Jones. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. This is Jones on the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Man in motion out of the slot. Prescott now on 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Bears have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
2nd and 3 now. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Play action, Fields. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Reception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line.
Punt formation.
On now comes their punter. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That finds Burks, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This is the... Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Fields out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw Fields. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's McCaffrey. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now. Fields on 1st down. He's got Smith. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Takes off right out of the read option. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This finds Smith. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun is Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Running back sent in motion.
First down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 27.
Another throw for Prescott. Finds his target, Ryman. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
A gain of 6. And the Cardinals first down.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Prescott here from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. The Bears take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the